on the second town center, but it looks like EK Parents doesn't have the presence of mind to take a look. Now he does, and it's the bitey infantry that we saw before in that same spot near that sacred site. That was perfect foreshadowing. Those bitey infantry coming in to take apart that wood line, but he took care of them. These knights still getting chased either by scouts or spearmen. Stealth force coming in handy for those lancers. Those lancers sitting right next to those camel archers, but those knights didn't get affected. Camel archers can't see him. New lumber camp coming down. He's refreshing that lumber camp, which is fantastic. Again, wood line nearest to the lumber camp. You want that as much as possible. Medusa comfortably in age 3. It looks like he's splitting off, going for a berry patch, and now he's getting stone in the castle age. But we don't necessarily know what that stone is for. Is it for a second TC? Is it for a keep? Is he going to be ultra aggressive, or is he going to boom? We're not really sure. EK Perrins looks like castle age looks to be in his periphery. Only about 100 gold. Horseman raid on that berry patch.
There it is.
There's
Sorry.
no protection over there.
Oh man, how many villages is that going down? 1, 2, 3 at least?
It looks like we are going to get, oh man, probably about, I want to say there's about 3 corpses there.
I think so. And so I know I just missed a lot.
That's okay.
Is EK Parents still in feudal age?
EK Parent is still in feudal age.
Okay.
And it looks like he's been trying to make units pretty much the whole time instead of going up to castle age, but he has got a wood bolus of about 1,600 wood. That is the hardest wood that I've seen in this game so far.
Yeah,
and
that's a lot of wood. You should throw it down
yeah.
the market. He could buy his way into castle age.
Without a doubt.
Now we've got archers and knights fighting camel archers. We have a ton of spearmen here. I would have loved to see those get pulled up to take care of these knights. Here they come now. Yep. Yeah, Primo is my name. I took care of it. Okay, thank you.
And we're building a ram.
And we have more horsemen in the back chilling. And yeah, ram coming in. Which, I mean, with this many spearmen, he should be able to burn it down pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about the choice of why he chose a ram. I mean, he is in Castle Age. Abbasid could build some Castle Age siege. Maybe he gets a mangonel instead.
That is a very good idea. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if players often forget that they can make mangonels and spring alts with their Abbasid infantry. We have a few knights coming into raid, as well as horsemen on the other side. So both players raiding each other. What's the vill count looking like? Let's take a look. We've got 49 for EK Parents.
Yep.
And Medusa is sitting at 46, so actually very even from a villager standpoint. But now, Medusa has found that second town center, picked off a few more vills, and there's nothing down here to prevent this ram from slowly killing that second town center. We have a Low Elo. Oh, where is it? Oh my gosh! Oh, it was so close! Out of Medusa, almost getting off that Wololo on those horsemen.
Almost. And you know, with EK Parents, with that second town center up there on the top right, it's a big mistake I see out of Abbasid's players. Sometimes they build the second TC and they're happy about it and they're going to pump out their vills, their fresh food stuff, but they don't protect it very well. That town center's pretty out of the way. It took one ram and a couple of archers, and all of a sudden that TC's almost down.
Yeah, so this is basically it was built so far from his other town center that trying to split to defend is pretty difficult. But it looks like he is gonna manage. Is he gonna get his vills to repair? He is repairing.
Wow.
Perfect. So he manages to save that second town center. Medusa, meanwhile, gets up a second town center. Actually, this could have been prevented, but the horsemen were attacking the town center instead of the villagers building it. Down in the corner, knights find the villagers but don't kill them. That's very nice. Pacifism.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. To go into military and to not use your sword, it takes a bigger man.
It does. It does take a bigger man. And now, it looks like EK Parents... Wait. Oh, he has enough to age up. He just needs to click up and he'll be caught right up. We're also
I mean, he could be
farms put down.
contemplating the decision. You know, he's not 100% sure. Maybe he wwants to ponder it a little bit. Does have 1,200 stone, so he can go up
And
plop a
1,000.
keep.
Yeah. So guys, this is what you want to try to avoid, is floating this many resources. That just means that basically you could be doing a lot more, whether that's making more units, buying more upgrades, getting up to the next tech level, or age up level, I mean. And so like he could be clicking up and pumping out a ton of units right now, but instead he's getting raided, and that age up time just keeps getting delayed.
Yep. And this and I mean it's not on him, on parents, right? He's dealing with all of these different angles and might not have the presence of mind to think about making new units. He's just trying to extinguish fires when they pop up, not necessarily preventing them from starting at this point. But he does go with the age up. Good for
Hey,
him.
there we go. Aging up with the culture wing, as
And
did
counter raiding
Medusa.
with those horsemen in the
Yeah.
north.
Not both players. This seems like a very evenly matched game right now. We do have, it looks like we have relics coming in for Medusa. You love to see that. Something I always forget to do, but that's free gold. You know, every relic you bring in is 100 gold per minute for free. So, looks like we have a second relic coming in right now.
And 100 gold per minute after 1 or 2 minutes doesn't really make that much of a difference, right? But if the game spans longer over the course of say 40 minutes, you plop that relic in there at 19, all of a sudden you just gained over 2,000 gold and you didn't even need to do anything.
Yeah.
And it prevents your opponent from getting 100 gold a minute. So it's
Exactly.
a 200 gold a minute swing.
And also, you get to do Wolalos, as we saw before. I mean, it wasn't. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Look at the villagers doing a dance. Look at this.
It looks like
a dance of death.
The villagers are doing the merengue of death here.
How many is that? 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. I think that was 3.
3.
We have a third relic coming in. The Spring Tower will eventually kill these horsemen, but not before they kill another villager. So horsemen doing a lot of work for EK Parents. And he's about to hit Castle Age.
That was like some Final Destination shit. Looked like a merry-go-round or something. That was
amazing.
Oh man.
Let's see. So that's gonna be a third relic. Also getting a sacred site on 2 town centers. Let's see what kind of upgrades we have. I haven't really checked in on their upgrades. It looks like EK Parents doesn't have any of the Age 1 upgrades other than the wheelbarrow. Oh, okay, I lied. He does have the first food gathering upgrade as well as wheelbarrow.
Which is good.
Which is good.
Let's see, and he did go Culture Wing for the third one. Obviously, what she was clicking right now, Preservation of Knowledge, that's huge, right? So your text gets reduced. But the second one for the Eco Wing makes your farming go faster.
This is where the fun begins.
Yes.
And sometimes you're thinking about Culture Wing, Preservation of Knowledge, okay. Then you set the House of Wisdom down and forget about it. But that farming upgrade, along with fertilization and a lot of those other farming techs, your farm eco is, you could pump out camels with no problem.
Yes, certainly. And it looks like we just got a follow from Devils Goldus. Thank you very much for that follow. And wow, oh my goodness, look at this. Are we watching Beastie Cutie right now? Is this actually a Smurf? EK Parents throw down a keep in the middle and palisades across half the map.
I love where his head's at, but if you want to go back up north to that one of the north walls, I should say, of EK Parents, on the red team, you have a fighting infantry.
Oh no, it strikes again. The wolf killed the villager making a wall.
Yeah, huge. And he might not even notice. He's doing so many things right now. He's trying to. His multitasking brain is probably capped.
Multitasking god right now. I do love this keep in the middle though, because that will really help him establish control over the map. It's going to be really hard to push through that unless you have trebuchets or a bunch of battering rams. And we're even getting a mosque built so that he can take that sacred site. And it looks like he's got one relic near his base that he could pick up.
And it's good he has the presence of mind to doing that. With sacred sites, it's a little bit challenging on this map, being Highview, where they put these sacred sites in equal proportion, one on both players' sides and then one in the middle. So taking all 3 sacred sites is pretty much a moot point in this one. But that middle one certainly is important to gaining ground on for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, so he'll be able to secure 300 gold a minute for himself and he is getting all of his upgrades. But something I want to point out is when you play Abbasid, you want to make sure you get that Preservation of Knowledge upgrade right away, because that's minus 30% cost on all upgrades. And so if you queue up a bunch of upgrades before you have that upgrade, you don't get the discount. So like he just bought a bunch of unit upgrades I saw, and a couple like other upgrades like horticulture and this. He queued them up before that upgrade was finished.
Yep.
So you need to let Preservation of Knowledge finish in order to get that discount. Otherwise, you just spent an extra 30% money on your upgrades.
That's super important because that's just, I mean, that's burned resources that you didn't need to do otherwise. Third town center from Medusa coming up. It looks like we're gonna have twin town centers right next to each other. That's cute. That's just good city building, honestly.
It is pretty, but it looks like the villager count right now is in EK Parent's lead. So even though he's only going to be sitting on 2 town centers, it's going to take a while for that 3rd town center to actually make a impact on that eco lead.
And think about how important it was that EK Parent saved his 2nd town center, right?
Yeah,
But
huge.
well, all the villas from that town center might be
As
dead.
we speak of it, that Bitey Infantry is the MVP right now for Medusa. Getting in and killing, it looks like 4 villagers go down, 3 are idled. And I'm sure that those knights are not, or lancers are not finished killing as many units as they can.
And I think for the first time, EK Parents just saw that his wolf was killed.
Yeah,
by
he
that
probably didn't even
villager.
notice.
He probably,
He's probably going to send
assumed that
another.
wall was up.
He's going to send another one, and I bet it's going to die too. That'd be pretty funny. Alright, the spears are running over. I don't know if they're all going to kill the wolf or if they're looking for the knights, but the knights are actually in the back. And there's a lot of villagers exposed here. 19 villagers. Alright, they do
And
get pulled.
Initially, he was choosing to neutralize the sacred site, but now he's got the right idea.
Well, he's actually keeping one on it. And now these knights are all turning their attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no! Oh, there's more. 8, 9. Oh, that's a villager. So 8. I think that's 8 villagers going down so far. 9.
Yep.
Oh no! It's a slaughter.
It is.
The villagers are just being left to die. These spearmen are running after, but they can't catch up.
No.
Oh my god!
He's
I
doing
can't
a
even
great
keep
job
count.
microing.
We've gone past how many fingers I have. I cannot count how many villagers are dying anymore.
And EK Parent's dropping a keep near 2nd town center, and I get why he's doing it, just because of the threat there. But you have a more immediate danger right now because knights are ravaging your food eco.
Oh, 28 acres coming in clutch. It was 16 villagers. Oh, is it gonna be 17? 17? 18? 19? 20?
This is where the fun begins.
So, oh, he pulled back. He could have gotten 21.
Yep, that villager, she stared
God.
death in the face and continued to farm her wheat.
Oh, but we have a counter-attack coming in from EK Parents. Attacking into the front of the base. I don't feel good about this. We've got 2 towers, one with a Springald upgrade. And then we've got some archers, crossbows, and knights out here. So we'll see how much damage he actually manages to find. Meanwhile, that knight is still back here.
Those horsemen were nice, but they weren't microed well.
And these knights are going to clean up these few spearmen and keep finding more kills. Let's take a look at, oh no, now he's going to try and run away from the knights.
Oh no, they are not
If we take a look
fast
at
enough for
Vills,
that.
EK Parents, if you remember, was at 83 villagers at one point. Right now he's at 69.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Medusa up to 85. Yeah, 6-9. A good number, but not the number you want to have in this game right now.
I mean that's true. Yeah.
Yep.
But look at these spearmen sitting there in the middle of the town center. But that fight before, that skirmish was so important in the beginning in Medusa's base, and those horsemen just weren't microed properly, and the wood line is just getting ravaged over and over again.
And professional observers, Medusa actually aged up. So he is up to Imperial age, and it looks like he went up with the military wing.
Yeah. Yep.
So now with a huge villager lead, which is only going to keep increasing, and going Imperial. Although EK Parents, both players floating insane amounts of resources right now. EK
Yeah, and that's one of
Parents.
and that's one of the things with Abbasid. They have one of the best ecos, right?
Yeah,
But once you get those resources, you got to use them.
yeah.
Spam your production buildings, get your golden age up, and then just spam them.
Yeah, we've got 5,000 food, 3,000 food, 1,200 gold. I mean, he could be Imperial Age right now.
Right.
And he still does have these keeps out here, which I like, but are we going to see... Okay, we do have a Trebuchet out. I'm sure we'll see Bombards. Yep, we have a Bombard coming out. So pretty soon that castle is going to be under pressure. And we've got 51 military for Medusa and only 36 for EK Parents. So military definitely looking better for Medusa. Also, just the quality of military is definitely better for Medusa.
Yeah, he's definitely getting more out of his pop because in that keep, in that 15 inside that red keep, it's a bunch of archers and one camel archer. You know, not very pop efficient. He's got
No.
10 knights even just cruising towards that keep. So
And they're actually going to start burning it down. There's no burning oil, so, I mean, sieging down is definitely a very viable strat. It's actually really easy with a bunch of infantry or arc cavalry to siege down keeps if they don't have burning oil. And that keep's going to go down. It looks like those archers are going to try to run away. There's a tower here with 5 archers in it, but that's not really going to help much against Lancers. Imperial Age. Actually, they're not Imperial Age Lancers. Just regular Lancers.
he is getting the tech, and it's finished.
It's about to finish. There it is. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen Imperial Age Abbasid Lancers, like ever, almost. But they look awesome.
I actually did when we did a 4v4 because using footmen in a 4v4 is a lost
Oh,
cause.
yeah. Yep. Because they take about 30 minutes to get across the map.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a couple defensive keeps up as well. And we've got... Oh, I know what we're about to see. Guys, get ready. We're about to see an attempted landmark snipe. EK Perrin spent all of his food. He had 5k food. And now we have how many stables? How many is this? I can't. 19 stables. 19 stables making scouts. Oh my god. And this could work. The entire army of Medusa is pushing out. But Medusa could also go for the landmark snipe.
Yeah. Let's take a look at Medusa's base. Are there any any holes?
Oh
in
yeah,
walls
big
and
hole.
He can just.
Big
oh
hole.
yeah,
Right in
a
the
hole.
front. Right in the front. He needs to send those scouts out now though.
He does.
Because he's about to die. So I love the idea, but I don't think it's going to be in time, unfortunately.
Now,
he's gonna
if you're Medusa,
try to burn down the... Is he going to get the key? No. Nope, he's not.
if you're Medusa at this point and you only saw 10 spearmen over there, you got to be thinking, hey, what the fuck is going on? Like, he doesn't have a military right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. Imperial Age House of Wisdom, that's a lot of health.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's going to take a long time. And we have, looks like, oh my god, 69 scouts moving out.
Nice.
Knights are moving in. We've got more siege being made on the front for Medusa. A trebuchet is out here. I love the play. I don't know if... Oh, wow. He's actually going to use scouts to burn down the siege. And he's going to put up... Wait. Is that Medusa's keep? Medusa's going to bring forward villagers to put up a keep. The scouts are closing in. They're going to be seen by these villagers. We'll see if Medusa notices. Villagers going forward to make the keep. It looks like the bombard did go down. So now there's only a trebuchet and a mangonel. And here come the scouts. Oh my goodness. Now, there are 3 towers with spring alden placements.
Which can help, but with all of these scouts,
but look, villagers are being pulled to repair.
And you gotta remember too, these scouts have Castle Age torches. They're not as effective as Imperial Age torches.
Yeah, that's true. And look, I mean, the repair is coming in.
Yep.
It's almost as fast.
Hold on, I need you to take over.
Okay. The repair is coming in, and I don't know. I don't think it's going to be enough. We do have more scouts being massed. But we do have some hand cannons and knights. Oh, and even a camel rider, which might reduce the damage. And yeah, the repair is too much. How many villagers do we have repairing right now? We've got about 70 villagers out here repairing. And meanwhile, a keep inside of EK Perrin's base. And while I love the idea, I absolutely love when people try to do landmark snipes, because I think it's the most funny way to win. Unfortunately, this one, just not going to work. Not going to work at all. got knights, camel riders, and villagers. Meanwhile, the Treb's still working away. And that's going to be it. EK Parents calls it after the failed landmark snipe. And Medusa gonna be moving on. Dang, good game out of both players. That was a very even match, and I loved seeing the strat come out from Medusa or from EK Parents with the mass scouts trying to go for that landmark snipe. My goodness. And yeah, if we take a look at economy, food, wood. Oh my goodness. So EK Parents actually led in food, wood, and stone, but Medusa had 12,000 more gold, which translated into a huge tech lead, about double the amount of techs researched. 3 relics, ended up with more villagers at the end. I actually want to take a look at that villager count. Oh yeah, look at this. EK Parents was getting into a great spot, but then those night raids, which if you remember came through because of the wolf that killed his villager, those night raids totally just rinsed him. He got rinsed. But yeah, great game from both players. Very entertaining. And we'll be moving into our next game here pretty soon. Let me take a quick look at the brackets. It was a valiant effort, 28 acres. A valiant effort. And thank you for the follow. Primo is my name. I know we didn't get to watch your boy, but thank you for the follow. Alright, so it looks like quarterfinal. We're getting some people into the quarterfinals for the bronze-silver bracket. If we take a look at gold, platinum, let's see. No one into the semis yet, but we are. Oh, actually, it looks like Finfire took down Nuggle. Did he? Did Finfire take down Nuggle in the quarterfinal? Let me make sure this is set to best of 1.